you people on this internet, you people cannot even be real. A young girl has come out to cry for help, that she is being violated in her home. And the first thing that you people would think of is, are you not married to a rich man? If she was married to a poor man and the man is beating her, would that make a difference? Or maybe if she was married to a single guy who never was married before and the guy is still beating her, because we know people who are single who are beating their wives.
So Senator Ned Nwoko, let me ask you, at what point did a girl who was given to you at 16, or whom you started courting at 16 and married at 18, become a drug dealer? When she married you, she was whole, she was young, she was naive. You claim she was a virgin. At what point did that virgin...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we continue with the videos and the things Nollywood actresses said, which are very interesting to watch, please stick with me to the end of this video to know the questions Nollywood actresses are asking Ned Nwoko, Senator Ned Nwoko, about the video that has escalated online. And the most funny part of it is that Ned Nwoko has come out to defend himself, saying that Regina Daniels, the main problem in their marriage is that Regina Daniels has become a drug addict and also abuse alcohol. So Nollywood actresses are asking him, is it not under his watch that Regina Daniels was so small when he got married to her? So how come did she start taking drugs? How come her manage to the extent of domestic violence, abusing her? Guys, so welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time coming across my channel and you have not subscribed for your latest update like this, please kindly subscribe, like this video, share this video out, and share your own opinion after watching this video. What is your own take on this matter? Because we all know that Regina Daniels got married earlier, and before she get married, she has made a name for herself. Yes, true. So as she came out, she cried out online that she cannot bear it. It is too much. It is too much for her. So in all, as Regina Daniels' husband Ned Nwoko has also come out to defend himself, many gists are coming out too, because this is not his first time. According to them, other wives, this kind of thing also happened to other wives. So my people, according to some blogs, these are the things that happened to the first wife, Ned Nwoko's first wife, and also Lila, the fifth wife. So this is what happened. Let's read before we continue watching what Nollywood actresses, because they are speaking up for Regina Daniels currently. We don't know the one that is the truth. Yes, we don't know, but all we know is that something is wrong. Something is wrong for a senator to raise his hand on his wife, a young wife for that matter, meaning that uh, he is abusive. He said that none of his other wives has accused him of domestic violence. That is because maybe they are not famous. You understand? Nobody, they had nobody to run to, and they had nowhere to run to. But Regina Daniels is a star on the internet and also in the Nollywood industry. So at this point, I don't think that he's going to get away with this particular one so easily. It's not all about being a billionaire, because when the masses speaks up, honestly, the government always fear the masses. So guys, look at what happened between Regina Daniels' husband and the first wife. Have you ever asked yourself why this man keeps on marrying to the extent of marrying 6 wives in the name that he is a Muslim, this and that? My brother, my sister, we should ask questions about this, because whoever he starts abusing, the marriage will now be going fine with him and that wife again. He will now start looking for who to get married to again. According to Kitchen Juice, Regina's story is just looking like what happened with Shante on Missy Street near Shopstick restaurant in Abuja. So the first wife, this is the first wife, Shante. But the only difference is that when Shante was beaten because of same drug issues, she was locked in a room for days. One day, they let her go because the drug which served as ginger for Nakademus had gone overboard. Now, proper beating this woman allegedly collected that time. She was beaten to rehab, gaslighted, gaslighted her in public about her substance abuse, and then eventually took the 2 keys she had with him and let her go. After all, no one will grant custody to a parent whose spouse has publicly brought out evidence of her substance abuse, even if there was some exaggeration. Regina better seek help now and fight back her reputation, kiss with sound mind. If not, she will end up the same. Same thing, they only came out to tell the world about Shante's substance abuse when she cried out about domestic violence. Of course, the substance was being taken, but it was enabled. But unfortunately, this same habit that once served as fire in the bedroom was seriously used against Shanti the moment she cried out about the violence. My people no be small thing. So according to what we are seeing, is that this man, many the wives that he got married to, first of all, according to them, he is the one that always enabled these drugs. And there was a video of him and Regina Daniels in a club. He was the one, according to them, they said that he was the one that bought shisha for Regina Daniels, because after taking it, he will give them, they will give him better knacking. You understand? So these women, whenever they are high, they always give him better knacking, according to them. So because of this, when you start taking something, you start because they have started overreacting. According to him, he said that Regina Daniels broke the glasses of their Ferrari, that she started destroying things, this and that. You understand? So the same story with the first wife. So according to this story, meaning that the first wife, the first wife left the marriage. So that is why I said, because this man has been marrying wives, nobody is asking questions in the name of he is a Muslim, this and that. So the same story, the same everything. But by the grace of God, this particular one is not going to be funny, because Regina Daniels is a Nollywood actress. She has made a name for herself. And I thank God that many people are speaking up for her. If you're among those laughing at her, remember, poor man also they beat woman. Oh. So there is no difference. The difference is that maybe tomorrow now, if she later agreed to go back to the marriage, because according to her now, she said that she doesn't want anymore and she has packed out from the house. She's living alone currently. So she will be settled with huge amount of money. But you that is poor and married a poor man, they will beat the hell out of you. Still nothing will come out. So let's not laugh at her, because no marriage is rosy. Oh. No marriage is real. There is a a good time and also a bad time in marriage. That doesn't mean that she never enjoyed her marriage, but the good thing there is that the truth there is that this time around you see that domestic violence. My sister, my brother, I don't support this one at all. For a senator to raise his hand on his wife seems like a taboo to me. Anyway, guys, let's continue watching what our Nollywood actresses said about this particular matter.
So, Senator Ned Nwoko, let me ask you, at what point did a girl who was given to you at 16, or whom you started courting at 16 and married at 18, become a drug dealer? When she married you, she was whole, she was young, she was naive. You claim she was a virgin. At what point did that virgin become a drug dealer? A child you were supposed to nurture, protect, and provide for. At what point? Did you just write this to discredit her and to look for a way to deny her access to her kids, just like men like you do? Because you're wealthy, influential, and have access, then you think might is right. I do not care about that girl, but I cared about the injustice you're about to mean to her. And I know as I'm doing this, she might decide to go back with you, which is what they know how to do best. It's what we call the Stockholm Syndrome. You marry these little girls at 16, 17, 18. You put them in a pedestal, lure them in with your money, make children with them. And when they start growing up and start acting their age, or if at any point they register displeasure with you, you will begin to tag them in. I do not see a responsible man, husband, who comes out in less than 24 hours that the wife or video of the wife having an altercation with him or whatever comes out is putting out a press release that the so-called wife is a drug addict. Are you serious, Senator Ned Nwoko? So let me ask